everybody, my name is Ashley and you're watching 3 Boys 2 Girls, and today I just wanted to share with you our September reading wrap-up. Here are all the books that we have read in the month of September. So let's start with my 3rd grader. She has been my struggling reader. She was kind of the reason that we started looking into homeschooling. She just had, she just struggled reading and just needed kind of that extra time and extra focus and extra help. And so I let her choose her books that she wanted to start with, just because I just wanted her to develop that love of reading. Both my 3rd grader and 5th grader just say they hate reading and don't like it. And so it's been kind of just a journey this year to just get them to like reading again and actually love reading. And so I did let my 3rd grader choose her own books to read. And so she chose Heidi Heckelbeck. And so we started this kind of the last part of August when we started our homeschool. And so this is Heidi Heckelbeck number 1. And so she has finished this, and it is actually about a 2nd grade girl who was homeschooled and then had to go to school. And so this is just kind of fun. It's kind of the opposite. We were public schooled and then now we stay at home. And so it was just kind of fun. It's kind of fun for her just to kind of read about a homeschool girl, because you really don't learn about that or read about that a lot. But this is book 1, Heidi Heckelbeck, book 1. Heidi Heckelbeck Has a Secret. And so she has actually finished this one and moved on to Heidi Heckelbeck number 2. But I think it's Cast the Spell. Yeah, Heidi Heckelbeck Cast the Spell. And so she has just a couple pages. She has 1 day's worth of reading left, and she stayed overnight at Grandma's house on Friday and didn't read it and then actually left it there. So she should do that tomorrow on Monday when she gets back, and then she will move on to book number 3, which is Heidi Heckelbeck and the Cookie Contest. And so she should be starting this pretty quick here. But she is really enjoying these. They're really easy reading. This is a 2nd grade level. So, right now just kind of getting her interested in reading, building that confidence, letting her know that she can read and that it's not a struggle and it's actually fun. So these have been perfect for her. For my 5th grader, I let him pick the first book that he wanted to read, and then he picked Spy High Mission 1. And I guess I don't really know anything about it. He didn't really tell me about it. He said, "Oh, it's all right. It was okay." So, I think it's about kid spies. So, going to high school. So, it was an okay read, but he finished this one, and then he moved on to The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And I kind of pushed for this one because the one he picked was kind of a dud, and he was kind of like, "Oh, it's all right." And so I'm like, "Listen, I know that you're going to love this one. I read this one when I was in school. I want you to read this one." And so I let him read it, and he loved it. Who doesn't love this book? And then, so he actually now is reading the 2nd one, or it's technically the 3rd one, but A Boy and His Horse, or Horse and His Boy. And he left that one at Grandma's house too. So are you sensing a theme here? So for our read aloud, we are still working on Seraphina and the Black Cloak. We have been really bad about doing the read aloud. We usually would do kind of our devotional and then do a read aloud, and then the kids would kind of work on their math. Now they kind of bring their math and start working on it while they're eating breakfast, and kind of get this day started like that, and we don't ever get back to sitting down and doing a read aloud. So we don't have very much left, and so really I'm gonna focus this week on finishing Seraphina. We checked out the 2nd one actually from the library, so let's see, I've got it back here in our library book thing. Seraphina and the Splintered Heart. Or is this the number 2? So this is number 3. We do not have number 2. Yeah, so we're gonna have to get number 2. So we'll finish this week, and then the plan is to move on and we'll find number 2. Also, before the girls go to bed, they like me to read them a little bit of a story too, and so we have been reading The Secret Garden as a read aloud with just the girls before bedtime. They love it. I have actually never read The Secret Garden, and I think I've seen the video or the movie when I was younger, but I don't really remember it. So actually, I'm enjoying this one as well. So that's it for the kids. I always like when moms share what they're reading for the month, and so I did kind of share what I have got going on. I read the Cousins O'Dwyer trilogy by Nora Roberts. So there's 3 of them in there. The Dark Witch, Shadow Spell, and then Blood Magic. And they were okay. It is about it's set in Ireland, which my husband and I always want to travel to Ireland. I feel like it's like this mysterious place. I don't know. But anyway, so I thought it would be really fun. But it's like about witches and stuff, and kind of like demons and that kind of stuff. So it was a read. It's not my normal crime drama go-to kind of thing, but it was a good read, and they read pretty fast. I got through them pretty quickly, but I got these like, I don't know, last summer, and they've been sitting on my shelf. Like, look, you can see like all the pages are aged. They've been sitting on my shelf in the living room, so they're already really aged, and so I just was like, oh, I need to read them and get them off my shelf. So I did that, and then now I have started Into the Water. Well, I'm continuing Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. I started it a long time ago for a book club and just never got around to finishing it, so I'm about that far through. I should finish this probably this next week, and then we'll move on to something else, but this is really good so far. It's about this set in like England, and it's about this little town where they have like this bend in the river where it gets pretty deep and muddy and stuff, and a lot of women have committed suicide or have gone into this pool. They call it the drowning pool. This little area of the river, and so a lot of women have gone into the pool for various reasons, whether they had help or not. And so it's just kind of the telling of this one girl's life after she had gone into the pool. So it's interesting so far. I like it. You know, suspenseful, so I like it. But that is it. That is what we have read in September. Hopefully we'll finish our scraggling books here as October starts, and I will let you know how they go. Thanks for watching. Bye.